Now we turn to some real talk. Trump and the FBI not turned out to be a great relationship. Donald Trump's been attacking that institution, claiming its reputation is in tatters and the worst in history. And he's talked a lot about what's wrong with the FBI. Today, though, Donald Trump decided to go speak to the FBI. There was a graduation ceremony, and suddenly his tune changed to all praise.
Being a police officer is not just a career, it's a calling. And I've seen it. I have so many friends that are police officers, so many people in the FBI. These are great, great people. These are really heroes for all of us. So thank you very much.
Great people, heroes, thank you. The whole thing was like that. This is classic Donald Trump fronting. Plays tough on Twitter, but then he doesn't back it up in person. There is a saying for this. It's called Twitter fingers, and it's when you type tougher than you are. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your president before the FBI today. But this isn't just about optics or whatever political words people use. Donald Trump also doubted the intelligence today, the intelligence gathered by those people he was praising, the people doing this work. He's undermining them on Russia. I'm joined now by Frank Figliuzzi, a former assistant director for counter intel at the FBI. What did you make of this person, this president, talking about service and heroism today to their face, which contradicted the attacks he made to a very large forum, to all of his core supporters, tens of millions of them on Twitter?
President speaks with forked tongue when he praises law enforcement in the afternoon and bashes them in the morning. Look, we need to understand that what the president was doing today was a tantamount to driving a wedge between the police and the FBI. Understand the graduation ceremony that he chose to attend today was not an FBI agent's new agent's graduation ceremony. It was a ceremony for graduates of the FBI's National Academy. Those are senior police officers who go through the academy and learn how to be executives in police departments. He chose that graduation ceremony to praise the police when minutes before, on the lawn of the White House, he called the FBI sad and disgraceful. This is really, the sad part about this is that our nation's security, the communities we live in, the safety of those towns and cities depends on a working relationship between the police and the FBI. And if he's going to drive a wedge and distinguish between one faction that he likes and one that he can't stand, he is completely undermining the security of our communities.
Do you think that his campaign pledges for law and order look hollow now?
I think he's appealing to his base. Look, everyone wants law and order. It's about as popular a stance that as you can take. But what he can't do is have it both ways. He can't say the FBI is a sad disgrace in the morning and then praise law enforcement and support it in the afternoon. It's one holistic law enforcement community. He needs to understand that. And I think we now understand that this is a strategy, a defense strategy, to lash out at whoever it is that's investigating him. In his mind, it's all about the FBI and Bob Mueller. And that's the defense, to plant the seed in people's minds that this is a flawed investigation. Look what happened on Tuesday. His defense attorney, Ty Cobb, pronounced that White House interviews are done. Well, when I first heard that, I laughed at it because, of course, we know the special counsel is the one who decides when the White House interviews are over. But now I'm not laughing because now it's clear that that's all part of a larger strategy to plant a seed in Trump's base that if indeed further White House interviews take place, and by the way, they will, because it's likely that the vice president and the president himself will need to be interviewed, then people will be outraged.
You think Mueller will interview Donald Trump before this is all over?
I don't see how he can't interview the president and the vice president. I don't see how you get away with not doing that.